Greetings, I am Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade. In the last episode, I killed the serial killer, the Bay Harbor Butcher. No, wait, that's Dexter. But whatever, I killed the serial killer to preserve Masquerade. It turned out he was a gangrel. I found out more information about the snuff videotape, and it led me to this lovely place. And now I'm going to explore further.
Oh, Jesus, man! What the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered. Oh, God. Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
Dude, that is the most epic soul patch I have ever seen in my life. By the way, do you work for Death Mountain Products, or whatever the hell your thing was called?
Yeah, I mean, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
What the hell's going on? Those are the same creatures on your tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. I mean, one of the guys stole it, found it in the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
Oh yeah? What the hell goes down here? Parcheesi?
Some of it, yeah, it was bad, but
some of it's
no one
Parcheesi.
ever really mattered. Junkies, runaways, mostly doing them a favor.
This must be what they call poetic justice.
Please, just get me out of here. Oh no!
Huh? You know, with my celerity, I probably could have prevented that. But I didn't wanna. Not quite, huh? Alright, celerity gets a bit annoying when you're trying to make a series of small jumps. Where is he? At least he can't open doors. Ooh, there it is. The full horror tape. Unlike the other one, it should have the beginning so we can know where it's filmed. I see you. I should really try the crossbow out. I haven't tried it yet. Of course, I only have 2 shots. Too bad, I'm using one. Nice! I missed. Oh well, no more crossbow. Let's try this thingy. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That was way more damage than I thought. Alright, whatever. I'm not making this a first-person shooter. I was never a fan of first-person shooters. Yeah, it all kind of started with Doom. I played the first Doom. I thought it was terrible. And... come on, just die, dude. What the hell? Stop taking 2 damage. For me to play a first-person shooter, it essentially needs to be an RPG or, you know, have a really good story. Like BioShock. I love BioShock. Well, there's no way in hell I could have played it if it was just straight up first-person shooter. I just can't do it. I'm not that good at it, and I don't enjoy it. So there's no reason to do it. Now, third-person shooters, I'm generally more okay with, because they at least have some type of platforming elements most of the time. But first-person shooters that try to have platforming elements aren't generally that great. I did try to play, Mirror's Edge, and besides the fact that my computer wasn't quite up to snuff to play it, I don't know, I didn't really like the controls. I didn't feel comfortable performing the moves. Maybe I would with time, but I don't know. But I like that they tried something new. It just didn't work for me. Alright, let's finish this up. No, never mind. Man, I'm running low on blood, I gotta be careful. Although... pig face. Alright.
Any luck?
Yeah, and those things on the tape are real. Still got some guts on me.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Dun-dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. Go, Pokemon!
Help me, please, please.
Well, at least I made it quick. Desk Mass Productions, in association with Disney.
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken.
Great.
My guess
Good luck.
is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
I suppose you'll be staying here?
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading man and march a few of my own troops up the hill to finish the job.
Thanks, but I'll take a cab.
If I may give you one final word of warning,
Sure.
do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Well, I'm an anarch like you, but really, who should I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I'll remember that. Thanks for the advice, dude. You're not such an asshole after all. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna start the other main quest. I might do the restaurant thing, but let me just...
You head to King's Way yet?
No, few questions.
Certainly.
Oh, cool. I can ask him about Velvet. I don't remember ever doing that before.
You've met VV, have you? Of all the kindred I know, she seems the most alive. She's still young, though, but nonetheless adept. She's not my child, but she's become like a daughter to me.
Huh, that's cool. Another question.
Certainly.
What do you think about the Nosferatu?
The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word.
One more question.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself, dude.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
Oh, that's cool. Who's the favorite person you've ever worked with?
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Can I be in a movie?
Unless you're the most spectacular actor I've never heard of, your look would be a tough sell. But don't take it too hard. Once you're dead, there's no such thing as good publicity.
Did you produce Killbot Jr.? I love that movie.
I make exemplary, not excremental films. Certainly.
Apparently you don't know what a good film is, sir. Good day. Oh, it looks like it's only been 10 minutes. And I will take my baseball bat that I dropped a part or two ago. Now, in order to start this, since Isaac didn't give me any information about it, I'm now pretty much 100% sure I need to talk to Strauss. Is this the This is the restaurant. The email that I got from the prince told me that there's a reviewer that's screwing him, so I just cut out my first attempt of this mission. Things didn't go well. I flipped out, I killed him. Fine, I was going to accept me failing the mission, but then it took away 2 points of humanity instead of just 1, so that's not okay with me. Not okay with
In my
glitches.
opinion, children should only be allowed in places with Happy Meals and Grand Slam breakfasts. Rigatoni? More like rigadonti.
You're so witty.
More flatbread and olive oil. And take back this Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
Look, I just wanted to talk...
Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
Who exactly are you to feel that you have so much power?
Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
Alright, well, I'm not going to say the intimidation line, because that's what happened before. Just the man I wanted to talk to.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Isn't it in your best interest to pan this place? You've got a reputation to keep.
How so?
You're becoming a joke in the food world, man. You'll give anything a good review.
You know, now that you mention it, the gnocchi was a bit cold, and the ravioli might have been store-bought. Also, the decorum's a bit lacking, isn't it? This place is just an overpriced cafeteria.
I
No
agree.
Stars. Yes. I'm going to write a review that will destroy this restaurant.
Good, good. You're gonna make it back to the top, man. I have faith in you. Good night. Alright, so that went a hell of a lot better that time. Last time, they took away a whole bunch of my humanities. Alright, so if I go back to my house, there should be a reward, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. Although, what else do I have to deal with, honestly? Santa Monica's totally done. Those I can't do yet. That's my main thing. Yeah, I guess I might as well go back home. I mean, hell, why not? Huh. I thought there was a hunter waiting for me here, but apparently it was just their torch. A torch that I can't pick up. Alright, mailbox? Nothing, huh? Alright. Thought there'd be payment for me in there, but I guess not. Email. Oops. Jeez, I'm gone insane. Awesome. There should have been payment in that mailbox. I'm now a little bit concerned that maybe I shouldn't have stuffed all those books in there.
Master?
Never mind. Oh, let me take those books out, see if that helps. Oh no, there it is. Apparently someone was waiting outside with the Ani envelope until I read the email. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Alright, next on the itinerary... there's one person I want to visit before I head out. Alright, back at the asylum, just wanted to check on my two favorite sisters who reside in one body.
Good evening.
Hello, sweetheart.
How are you two getting along, eh?
We're bridging valleys, but I still can't persuade her to wear eyeshadow, and you won't.
What's going on in Santa Monica?
I did get word from the prince.
Oh, let me tell him.
Be my guest.
Therese has officially sided with the Camarilla. Could be a prince one day. And I
Just happened to find the pendant from the ocean house.
Finishing each other's sentences now, huh? That's really creepy. Bye. Now, if you had Therese kill Janet, then Therese will end up joining the Camarilla, much the way that she does here, but she doesn't really seem to have any chance of making it high up in the ranks. If you kill Therese and let Janet live, she ends up joining the Anarchs. Not that it has any bearing on the storyline whatsoever, but when you visit them, you just find out what happens. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call this one. Next time, I will go to King's Way, and we'll truly get to the bottom of this whole tape thing. I'm Cross Knight, see ya.